Wubba lubba dub dub motherfuckers. What is going on, everyone? It is I, everyone's favorite jack of all trades with foul mouth, Commodore Urban. And today, we got a good one for you guys. We got an awesome fucking book review for you guys relating to this magnificent beast, the DKM Bismarck, which I'm building her right now in 1/350 scale by Revell. And before I begin with the book review, I want to give a big shout out to my buddy Jerry. He actually just recently, a little recently, did a video on the history of the Bismarck, and he showed his 1/200 scale trumpeter Bismarck model kit, which, oh, I am so fucking jealous. I fucking want that so damn bad. That's actually the one I really wanted, but I have the 1/350 scale with the Pontos upgrade set, so it's gonna be fucking awesome too. But Jerry, if you build it, just remember, buddy, fucking think of me when you're building the Bismarck, because I want to be building it along with the Titanic. So anyway, the book I'm reviewing to you guys is right here. And you're thinking, it's just a fucking black book. Well, it's actually, I got this book through interlibrary loan from the Navy Department Library. And it's actually, this has been called the Bismarck Bible. And it's called Bismarck, Pride of the German Navy, by John Amussen. And it says, I dedicate this book to all those who lost their lives during the hunt for the battleship Bismarck. And from what was told online, it was a YouTuber by the name of Major Disappointment Models, and a gentleman in one of his videos, it was at a model club meet. The gentleman was building the 1/200 scale trumpeter Bismarck, and he said this book was actually the Bible on the Bismarck, and explained everything, which, after reading the book and studying it, I had to say they were fucking right. Which the contents, include about the ship's namesake, Otto von Bismarck, which is the Iron Chancellor of the ship's name Bismarck, the design and construction of Bismarck, the launch, the fitting out, the commissioning, the sea trials, Hitler's infamous visit, Operation Rennerbung, or, Exercise Rhine, the Battle of the Denmark Strait, versus Hood and Prince of Wales, Bismarck escapes, Bismarck's located, final battle, technical data, weights, armor, propulsion plant, armament, fire control, anchors and chains, boats, cranes, searchlights, minesweeping paravanes, smoke generators, sound locator system, aircraft and catapult, paint schemes, Bismarck in color, wreck of the Bismarck, James Cameron's Expedition Bismarck, which is supposedly a really awesome fucking documentary. I've not watched it yet, but Bismarck Memorial, Bismarck in 3D, and models of the Bismarck, like models people built of her, along with amazing appendices like talking about the Captain Lindman, Admiral Lutjens, the movie Sink the Bismarck, Prince Eugen, German signal flags U-556, Swordfish crew members of Bismarck, miscellaneous. So basically, the book dives into the history of the ship's namesake, the Iron Chancellor, Otto von Bismarck. Of course, you get into other ships named Bismarck, and of course the design and the construction of Bismarck, which there's a lot of magnificent fucking pictures in this book. I didn't think there was this many pictures of the Bismarck, but Mr. Asmussen really acquired a lot of neat pictures. Like, this is a really cool picture of her being christened, even though it's got some questionable things in the picture, the swastikas. Which, honestly, the swastikas don't fucking bother me, but there's other people that bothers. To me, it's just history. And if you don't study history, it's bound to fucking repeat itself, you know what I mean, guys? Shit will repeat if you don't learn from it. And, of course, the fitting out, which, I mean, quite impressive. Of course, your commissioning, which that same day when she was commissioned, on the 24th of August of 1940, they launched a hull of the New Hamburg American liner Vaterland, which she was blown against the stern of the Bismarck, and it had damaged her jack staff, but after it was repaired, the commissioning ceremonies, commenced with Captain Lindman leading it. And of course, the battle ensign was raised up to fucking officiate the commissioning. And of course, the sea trials. Fucking amazing pictures of the sea trials. I love these pictures. They're like the port, port quarter, stern view. This is a cool picture. It looks like she's being towed by a tug. And of course there's a stern view, head on bow view, another really cool bow view. That's a really awesome view. The book is loaded with information. Look, see, there's a Baltic camouflage, and look, there's the top of the turrets, and look, looks like to me they are red. This one's light gray, that one's red. I was told that the tops of the turrets, all four at one time, were painted red. And that's something I'm thinking about doing, because I think it'd just be fucking cool. And of course, see right there, that is this is like my favorite fucking paint scheme. The Baltic camouflage. It would be pretty hard to paint that, but I think if you did it right, it would stand out. And of course, you got Hitler's infamous visit to the battleship. Fucking bastard. I don't like Hitler, I'm sorry. But then again, I have my reasons, because it was because of this horrible, horrible regime that killed millions of innocent people. And of course, Operation Rheinübung, which this was the breaking out into the Atlantic to cause commerce raiding. Of course, if you can see, there's the swastikas on the decks. That's actually quite fascinating. And just like the whole book itself is just full of these incredible pictures. Just incredible fucking pictures. There's the Battle of the Denmark Straits between the Hood, Prince of Wales, and Bismarck and Prince Eugen, which, Bismarck dealt the dealing blow to Hood and basically said, "Fuck you, bitch, you're dead." And, she basically blew up into a million fucking pieces and turned to a big heaping pile of shit and scrap. And of course, bloody carnage, too. Bismarck escapes. There's just a lot in this book. I'll just flip through it. See, there's pictures of the models. There's 3D pictures of models. Pictures of the wreck, which, by the way, the pictures of the wreck are absolutely fucking amazing. And of course, there's, paint schemes, which, paint schemes for the Bismarck too, which are absolutely cool. This is actually one I never knew of. This is a really unknown paint scheme, of course, commissioning. And of course, you have all this other stuff. When they said this book was a Bible of the Bismarck, they weren't lying. It's got everything in it that you would need to know to build the Bismarck, and they do a really fucking good job with it. What would I give this book? I would absolutely fucking give this book a 10 out of 10. 5 stars. 2 big ass fucking thumbs up. Because, Mr. Amussen, I'm hoping I'm saying your name right, sir. But what he did with this book, what he did with Pride of the German Navy, was he was able to put all the details and all the stuff you need to know about the ship into one book that really wasn't super thick. It took maybe a week for me to fucking read it. Wasn't too long at all, unlike Bismarck, Battleship Bismarck, Design and Operational History, which I'm still reading on that book now. And I've been reading on that book since Christmas. Since Christmas time. Still reading on it. So, it's absolutely well done. fucking amazing book. If you guys can either buy a copy of this book, do it. They're kind of fucking expensive, but they're so well worth it. Or if you can get through the library or interlibrary loan, fucking do it too. This is well worth reading. So there you go, guys. That is my review of Bismarck, the Pride of the German Navy by John Amussen. And if you have any questions or comments about the shit, put leave a link and leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll get back with you. If you're new to the channel, like all the bullshit and other fucking shit I'm doing, just hit the subscribe button, hit that damn notification bell, and never miss a video of mine ever again. And until next time, this is Commodore Urban, saying a smooth seas and clear skies, happy sailing with all of you. God bless you all, and just be yourselves, and just sail on, guys. And until next video, I'll catch you later. So long. Woo!